Hello all, welcome to Let's Learn Optometry. In this video, we will see about diachrome test. Diachrome test is otherwise called as bichrome test. Dio or bi meaning two and chroma meaning color. This test uses two colors, red and green, to refine the spherical correction in the subjective diffraction. The diachrome test is based on the principle of axial chromatic aberration, where light of shorter wavelength is refracted more than the light of longer wavelength. We can remember this important concept by imagining a scene with green field in front of a red sunset. This will help us remember that the green is refracted in front of the retina than the red. The diachrome chart is a distance chart splitted into two equal halves, one half with red background and the other with a green background. It contains black letters or rings or circles. Procedure. The patient is asked to sit with face upright position. The results of the subjective refraction should be placed in the trial frame in front of his eyes. It is a monocular procedure, so the non-tested eye is occluded. It is preferable to dim the room lights as this dilates the pupil, which increases the chromatic aberration of the eye and provides more reliable responses. It also reduces the veiling glare on the projected charts. Ask the patient, are the letters clearer on the red or on the green, or are they about the same? We will get three different types of responses. The patient may say both looks the same, or red letters looks better, or green letters looks better. If the patient says both looks the same, it suggests that the best vision pair has been obtained and the circle of least confusion is on the retina. But it is important to recheck the reliability of this test by adding plus or minus 0.25 diopter lens. If the response is reliable, adding minus 0.25 diopter lens will make the green letters looks better, and adding plus 0.25 diopter lens will make the red letters looks better. What to do if they say red letters looks better? An eye that is residually myopic by a small degree of spherical power sees the letters having red background to be clearer with more defined borders, and the letters on the green background appears slightly fuzzy with less defined borders. Here, the red wavelength is focused on the retina and the yellow wavelength is focused in front of the retina. In order to make the yellow wavelength to focus on the retina, we add minus lenses. Now, the yellow light is focused exactly on the retina, which makes both red and green letters to appear in equal clarity. So, if the patient say red looks better, we should add minus lenses. What to do if they say green letters looks better? An eye that is residually hyperopic by a small degree of spherical power sees the letters having green background to be clearer with more defined borders, and the letters on the red background appears slightly fuzzy with less defined borders. In this picture, the green wavelength is focused on the retina and the yellow wavelength is focused behind the retina. In order to make the yellow wavelength to focus on the retina, we add plus lenses. Now, the yellow light is focused exactly on the retina, which makes both red and green letters to appear in equal clarity. So, if the patient say green letters looks better, we should add plus lenses. We should always remember that diachrome is only a check test and it may suggest that we may need to repeat the part of best vision pair assessment. So, we should always double check the results that we got in diachrome based on the concept of maximum plus for maximum visual acuity, and we should also consider the patient's preference. Another method of doing diachrome is beginning the test by slightly fogging the eyes with plus pair in 1 or 2 steps until the red looks better. Then the fog is reduced until we get equal clarity in both the sides. Now we will see some case examples. The spherical power that we got in refraction is minus 0.75 diopters. In diachrome, they say green letters looks better, so we add plus 0.25 diopters. After adding this, they say both looks the same. Now the final power will be minus 0.50 diopters. In second example, the spherical power is plus 1 diopters. In duochrome, they say green letters looks better. So we add plus 0.25 diopters. Now they say both looks the same. Now the final power will be plus 1.25 diopters. In case 3, the spherical power is minus 2.50 diopters. In duochrome, they say red letters looks better. So we add minus 0.25 diopters. After adding this, they say both looks the same. So the final power will be minus 2.75 diopters. Again, consider the same spherical power. In duochrome, they say red letters looks better. So we add minus 0.25 diopters. After adding this, they say green side is better. If a change in lens power produces an immediate reversal from red to green or from green to red, we should decide based on the concept of maximum plus for maximum visual acuity. So in this case, the final power will be minus 2.50 diopters. Some patients give poor result with the duochrome and always prefer one color regardless of the changes you make to the spherical refraction. Older patients, due to small pupils and the increased absorption of low wavelength of light by the lens in case of nuclear cataract, tend to give more unreliable responses. One of the striking aspects of duochrome test is that chromatic aberration is present in the eye even when the patient is not capable of color perception. So, duochrome test can also be used in color deficient cases. But here, you should ask the patient to compare the clarity of left and right sides rather than mentioning the colors of the chart. Sources of error in duochrome test. Not checking the reliability of response. We should always check the reliability of response by adding plus or minus 0.25 diopter lens as mentioned earlier in this video. Not repeating best vision sphere assessment and only relying upon the results of the duochrome test. Asking the patient whether the red or green color looks better rather asking the clarity of letters. Duochrome gives unreliable response in case of very small pupil and nuclear cataract. The results can also be affected by the aging of bulb, faded or dirty charts. Duochrome can only be performed if the corrected visual acuity is better than 6/12. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Let's Learn Optometry for more eye care and optometry videos.